Hello everyone, this is Infinity Wars. I'm an undead fruity confectionery, and this is the episode I've been waiting for. I'm playing with the Sleepers of Avarrach, which is another name I cannot pronounce. They are the zombie faction of this fantastic game, and their mechanics are to die for! Then, rise out of the grave again. Sorry. They have several fun mechanics, and they're all centered around the graveyard, of course. The unlimited character of this deck, called Endless Horde, this guy right here, he gains +1/+1 for every other Endless Horde in your graveyard. So there's a strategy in discarding cards straight from your deck into the graveyard through various means, such as this card here. When he dies, you put 2 cards from your deck into your graveyard. You're trying to get as many Endless Hordes into the graveyard as possible, so the ones that you do play are more powerful. There's other mechanics that the zombies use in your graveyard. For example, you've got Zombie Scavenger here. He gets +2/+2 whenever one of your zombie creatures die. So you put in defenders, you put in attackers, they die, he'll get more powerful. You also have Aletta here, the zombified Aletta. She will remove a character card from your graveyard if you want, and create a 4/4 zombie in your support zone in exchange. So you've got removal there as well to boost up character numbers. The last two, which I'll explain as we play now, can be summed up as Infection and Resurrection, which are big zombie themes. So we're going to drop our Scavenger onto the field. Let's drop him straight into the assault zone. Actually, let's get an early 2 Pringle damage. So Infection, which we'll do now, just for shits and giggles, even though really it's... Nah, actually we won't do it yet. We'll play this guy though. He also uses Infection. Undead Corruption sort of corrupts an enemy creature, turns it undead. If it dies, it'll come back onto the field under your control. With Slow, which is actually the negative zombie mechanic, where if a creature with Slow attacks or defends, it actually becomes exhausted next turn and worthless. But at the same time, you're claiming the enemy's creatures, so that's fun. This guy, Infectious Zombie, he infects the opponent when he kills it. So if he deals a killing blow, the next turn the creature that he killed comes back to your side of the field under your control with Slow. Anyway, I rambled through that. Let's end our turn. He used Fill the Grave to put some Endless Hordes in his graveyard, so his Endless Hordes will be more powerful, which is a shame, but I can handle that. So we'll drop an Endless Horde in the field. We'll start that going. Oh, he's already 8/8, so obviously he's put 4 in the graveyard. And he disposed of one of his... He used Aletta's ability to get rid of one of his creatures in his graveyard, which I'm moving way too fast, I'm sorry. And by doing so, he created a 4/4 zombie, as you can see right there. So we have 4 mana. Let's bring out our One of Many Exhumed. One thing I actually love about this game is the way that all the cards have a theme. Like Aletta, there's an Aletta in Avarrach, and it's the same person. I think there's one in Genesis, so the Black Magic Guild and the Black Magic faction and the Machinery faction. And we got the zombie one. This guy is a zombified version of the beasts from the Warpath faction. So they've died and they've come back to life under control of these guys. And I just love stuff like that. It's really cool. So, oh, I totally didn't realize that he killed that. How did he kill it? He must have used this guy. Alright. So, what we're going to do, let's corrupt this zombie. So when it dies, because it's infected by my zombies, it'll come under my control next turn. Let's set him to defend, and we'll end our turn. So he's bringing out another Endless Horde. We're going to do some exchanges. And I don't mind because we're going to score some zombies as well. Alright. And I'm actually forgetting to use this guy. She's free. And as such, I always forget to use her. So we're going to sacrifice our Infectious Zombie and we're going to get our own 4/4. So we'll do that. He used Fear last turn as well, I should mention. And Fear throws all of the creatures in a defense or assault zone back into the support zone. So that threw us off a little. Let's do that. What's that do? Kill target character in a combat zone in 3 turns. If it's still in the graveyard, it comes back under our control. That's nifty, but we don't need it right now. Let's bring out these guys. So unfortunately he killed our scavenger because I was stupid enough to put it in the attack zone. Normally what I do is I leave him in the support zone or in the command zone, use a heap of my zombies to block as I'm doing now, and then as each zombie sacrifices itself to stop them attacking, my scavenger gets super powerful, then I just attack and hit them hard. That's my normal strategy. But I was a bit foolish this time. Mistakes were made. Let's drop all these guys into defend. Let's do that. Let's bring him out. And of course, it wouldn't be a real turn if we forgot to... How did he end up in my graveyard? Oh, because of the 2-card thing from one of these guys done. So we're going to sacrifice another creature to get a 4/4 and end our turn. So yeah, zombies can be a little bit slower than other decks, but if you get it going, you get it going. You know, like I've got a deck of these that I've actually built myself, and I actually win the majority of games with it. It's fantastic. So we'll drop him in the assault zone, and no, let's put him in the defense zone. That seems more sensible. And we'll send these two out into the assault zone, and they'll kill. These guys, these Risen of Avarrach are annoying because after 3 turns of them, like, you kill them, 3 turns later, they're back in the field. So, I mean, they're great if they're on your side, but if not, they're just a waste of time. Let's activate him. We'll sacrifice that zombie to create another zombie exactly like it. Effectively bring it out of the graveyard, really, if you think about it. So we'll play that. That's disappointing. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't put another character in his defense zone. I'm okay with you killing my creature, sir, because that discards 2 cards, doesn't it? You just saved me some effort. It's all good. Alright. Destroy target up. Is that location or artifact? Artifact. Alright, that could be useful. So we'll drop him there. The problem with killing these guys is that you know that any future ones that he plays will be more powerful. We don't want to play that yet. Wall of the Dead is an interesting... It's an artifact, and whenever they hit your fortress, instead of taking damage, it'll discard a card from your graveyard. A creature, I think, specifically? Yeah, but I don't want to have to lose my creatures when I'm trying to create 4/4s out of them. Like so. So we do that... Let's kill a target character in a combat zone. And we'll kill his thing there. We'll swap those around. So that'll die, and then it'll come back under my control, which to me is a win. We're also going to use our trading post, which I've been trying to learn to use, because otherwise you're just wasting resources. We're going to send our Cold Shot card back into the deck, and pull out an Infectious Zombie, which is actually quite handy. More creatures are always good in the Sleeper's deck. So we'll do that, yeah. He'll create his 4/4 for fun. Okay. Yep. Well, if he ever brings out an artifact, I'm solved there. Let's put both of them there. We're gonna start hitting him. We have to start hitting him. We got tons of mana, nothing to spend it on. Let's get rid of a Vandalize. Oh, I didn't want that. Let's do it. Let's just draw a card. All right, that's cool. We've got our own Risen. We'll activate that. Throw that one out. End turn. Alright, this is fine. Oh, except he used his Patient Zero. Patient Zero is another good card in this faction. For the cost of 8 resources, he will kill any character in a combat zone. Like, just flat out kill them. And that's amazing. As if he's got a 17/17. That's dangerous. So we're gonna put him here? No, get in support zone, defense zone. Let's activate your ability. We're going to throw you. And then we've still got 5 mana, so let's draw a card. Sweet, another Endless Horde. Love it. I'm kind of drawing blank compared to him, though. He's gotten a lot of Fill the Graves to... he's discarded a lot of his deck. Yet still somehow got 19 cards, same as me. Oh, yeah. Shit's about to get real. We've got our own Patient Zero now. And we will leave it in the support zone forever, otherwise he'll just kill it with his own Patient Zero. Let's drop our Endless Horde there. We'll do that so that we take his zombie for our own means. We'll do that, and we'll do this. This is our guy that resurrects after 3 turns if he dies. Alright. Wealthy Noble. Yeah, more mana, just what you need at the end of the game. Alright. So he's hitting the defense hard, which is kind of weird. But I'm okay with that. Yeah, you do that. Okay. Now we start getting real. Oh, he's got endless. Oh yeah, and the other benefit of Patient Zero, creatures you kill with it come under your control, which is just even more amazing. So we'll do that. Can't forget her ability. Take back our 4/4. And we just end the turn. We got nothing else to do here. So as you can already see right now, we're 11 minutes into the video. It's like way longer than any other video for this game yet. But that's one of the perils of these guys. They're slow, but they're amazing. Alright, so that went well. We've claimed his creature. And they've all got slow, as you can see, slow right there. Slow characters become exhausted after a turn of attacking or defending. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. So we've got 10 mana. Let's drop this guy. We're going to use Patient Zero's ability again to kill his other creature. We're starting to gain traction here. This is awesome. Like we're starting to slow him down and ramp up ourselves, because each time we kill one of his creatures, we gain an extra creature as a result, because we're infecting them and pulling them into our side. Oh, finally! I was worried I'd never see another one of them. Zombie scavengers. So let's start hitting him. Let's start hitting him hard. So we got 9 mana left. I think I forgot to use this last turn. I did. That's embarrassing. Activate. We're going to kill this bozo. End our turn. Sweet. Create our 4/4. Kill that. That'll come under our control next turn. Oh, he did the same to me. That sneaky bitch. Alright. We trade there. Okay. So, as you can see, Zombie Scavenger, we lost 2 monsters last turn, like during that combat phase. So we actually gained 6/6. I shouldn't bring him out because his Patient Zero could kill it. Instead, let's keep aiming to hit him hard. Let's predict that he's going to... Now, this is where I love this game, because you don't know what they're going to do. You have to guess and hope it all works out. We're going to use Patient Zero. We're going to target this guy. He's not currently a legal target because he's in the support zone, but we're counting on him pulling that character into the defense or assault zone. So, you know, a preemptive death there for him. So let's get rid of that. We got 2 mana left. We'll play our own infectious zombie, and we'll put these 2 guys to defend, because they'll just resurrect at the end anyway. Good move. He didn't pull it out, so I wasted 8 mana. And he killed one of mine. But that's okay. This is part of the guessing game. This is what makes this game awesome. Alright, keep killing my creatures, man. You're just building up my undead bro. Oh, and we got another one. So we're gonna stick him in defense. Attack. We'll drag him into our defense zone. Let's assume that he's not going to do anything stupid. We'll bring this guy out. Bring this guy out. We'll do that. He's got 3 creatures. He could hit us for a significant... Oh. He's got 3 creatures. He could hit us for a significant portion of damage. Sorry about that mic thing. I had to mute it there because I accidentally hit it while scratching my nose. We have 3 mana left. So let's shuffle Beaten by Zombies into our deck. And we get another Vandalize. How handy. End our turn. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, he only brought out 2 of them. He kept the other 2. It's kind of weird that he's doing that. Aha! See, if I had brought out my Undead Scavenger, he would have killed it. So, we win. I didn't even realize we'd knocked him out. Alright, awesome. That's the Sleepers of Avarrach faction. Thank you very much for watching. There is actually one more faction, and I hate them, and they're terribly incomplete at the moment, but we'll deal with them next episode. And I'll see you then.